unveiled in advance of a reckoning called the storm. After Trump's surprising election in 2016, the sinister elites fought back, pulling the puppet strings of society from their privileged positions within journalism, academia, big tech, and the deep state. They formed a conspiracy of their own with the goal of stealing the 2020 election from President Trump. So desperate were they to eliminate the single greatest threat to their safety, anonymity, and quest for control, they took extraordinary measures. Their Trojan horse? The COVID-19 pandemic. This is the core claim of the QAnon conspiracy theory. If it doesn't ring a bell, congratulations, you have avoided the worst corners of the internet, talk radio, and cable news since 2017, when the initial details of the most recent elite plan for world domination came to light. This conspiracy theory took wing on internet forums like 4chan, where an anonymous poster or posters writing under the moniker Q looked out on the informational landscape and saw something that defied a common-sense explanation. All these mainstream, primarily liberal factions of society were angrily and universally arrayed in opposition to Donald Trump's administration. It was, Q thought, too coordinated. Something else had to be going on, something nefarious. When we consider the bigger picture, it's no surprise a conspiracy theory like this would arise in the United States. The country itself is, after all, a child of conspiracy, a nation founded thanks to a successful conspiracy against British rule. Today, residents of the U.S. call those original lawmakers the Founding Fathers, but the European monarchies of their day called them conspirators and traitors. All of which is to say that the United States is no stranger to the language of conspiracy, and it has become increasingly fluent over the last 100 years, as its government has shown itself, again and again, to be worthy of skepticism and mistrust. This is what has made QAnon and countless other conspiracy theories, a number of which we will cover in this book, so believable to so many. In a 2020 NPR Ipsos poll, 17% of respondents believed the core QAnon theory was true, and 37% weren't sure. Fewer than half of the respondents said it was false. Their central claims of government malfeasance can often be traced back to some sort of true historical antecedent. The highest levels of American government have been filled with people from elite institutions who were sometimes also members of secret societies. The U.S. Supreme Court has had 115 justices in its 232-year history. 39 of those justices, more than one-third of the court's total membership, attended one of three Ivy League law schools, Harvard, Yale, or Columbia. Currently, 8 of the 9 sitting justices attended either Harvard or Yale Law School. Government agencies have performed unethical experiments on people without their consent and surreptitiously exposed people to biowarfare tests. Uncle Sam has waged war under false pretenses. The Central Intelligence Agency has conducted covert surveillance campaigns. Multiple administrations have hidden information about UFOs, advanced weapons systems, imminent threats, and conflicting financial interests that may impact policy decisions. The governments of the world do operate clandestine programs from secret locations. They have spread propaganda at home and abroad. Government officials across the planet have engaged in unethical lobbying practices and backroom horse trading in pursuit of personal agendas that didn't necessarily align with the interest of their constituencies. The United States of America has overthrown sovereign governments. They have inserted themselves into the global narcotics trade to launder the money and traffic the weapons needed to achieve those aims. These disturbing facts provide fertile soil for